Today on the bench we have the Maxx. We're going to do some suspension upgrades and fix that loose steering. It's the good stuff, gotta have it. Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. That's right, sorry it's been a minute. We've had, new cars and other things pop up on the channel, so it's kind of made me take a back seat here to the Maxx, but it is not forgotten about. It's something I've wanted for a while and I'm anxious to get this thing back out. Now, just like my Maxx Slash, this thing does suffer from a fairly weak servo saver. I think I showed you in the other video how like how loose this thing is. I'm trying to, pretty much you can kind of about hold this thing in it. But anyhow, so got this one from Hot Racing. This is what I used in the Maxx Slash. Link will be down in the description or in my Amazon store if you're interested. And then I got these springs here by RTR Hobbies. Got these on eBay. I'll give you a link to that. I have no affiliation with them whatsoever, but these are a progressive rate spring. Start out a little tighter on the top and bottom and then looser. So what that does is give you a nice soft initial squeeze when you're in the shock, and then really tightens up when you start to get into it. So hopefully these will work a whole lot better than the overly soft springs that are on here. So let me get these installed and I'll check back in with you. It's done. So now the Hot Racing servo saver comes with two springs. The black one's already installed and a silver one that is a higher strength. I feel like the black one should be fine. Here's the factory Traxxas servo saver, and look how easy you could just move that. So it's not a very robust setup, plus the whole thing's plastic. So now we got the nice metal Hot Racing servo saver in there. And check out the springs. There is no front and rear, surprisingly, although the Traxxas setup, they are different front and rear. This setup isn't. I still have almost full preload on the rear, just bouncing it around here in the shop. It just kind of feels like it's still a little on the soft side. The front feels absolutely fantastic. I'm going to drive it like this and see how it does. It seems like it's, as far as bouncing that, it seems like it's doing pretty good here. Before I go and change out the shock oil to something like thicker, just to slow this down, I'm going to try it with just the springs, see if that helps. Because honestly, man, I hate removing Traxxas shocks. They have that ball fitting that's in there, and you try to get in there and it always just wants to move. I know all the tips, tricks, and that. Put a little driver in there and try to pop it in there. Sometimes I get it like that. Other ones just, I want to fight you. I hate the design. I just wish they would go to a straight, like little regular ball, like most people, instead of this big expanded thing. But it is what it is. We got it all together. Let's get out there and run it, see how it does. It's not fast, but it's definitely it's turning them pretty decent. Woo. It's a good test of the springs too, just see how well it wheelies. Oh no, 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 oh man. Yeah, it's definitely picking up the front end way easier. Now it's also rolling over quite a bit easier, it seems. Oh man, guys, this is where one of the reasons I got the Maxx, because it's a small basher, and I had this spot in mind. the bashing spot here in mind for this little car. Let's see. Oh. I think I really need to should have maybe worked it with the ramp a little bit. Oh, TQI. Need to turn that off. There we go. That doesn't help. Still slamming. I can't really tell. Can't really tell if what I need to do with the shocks, if it's too slow. Still seems, yeah, like it's bouncing up pretty fast, so it's coming up. So that'll probably be the next thing, is thicken up that shock oil. But it definitely doing a lot better with these springs. The problem is carrying that front end a little bit when it's power, which means it's really kind of squatting that back end down. Ooh. Ah, come on. Whew. I'm gonna get my steps in if I don't learn to land this thing, but oh, come on. That was not me. That thing bouncing. Oh. So you might ask why I just didn't go ahead and do the shock oil. Well, I want to know exactly what I'm getting out of these springs. If I do everything at once, I won't really know what effect just the springs had or just the shock oil had, you know. So one thing at a time when you're doing this. It almost seems like the shocks could be thinner because it is not like really handling worth a I don't know, man. I mean, I'll take some preload out of the rear then. Sure does look like I had way more preload on one side than the other. Huh. Well, that could be a definite problem. I mean, the fronts look fairly even there. The back, no. So normally what I do is I'll take them all the way up and I'll count like 5, 10, 15 turns. But what I might have done is added like 5 to one side and not the other. I'm thinking that looks a bit more. Yeah, we'll soften that up a little bit. We'll see how that does. No. Damn. Oh, that body ain't on, is it? Yeah, I don't know, maybe it's just the body. It's slamming. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, I need to put all that back in there. Yeah, these things just take time. Oh. Damn. I didn't think I took that much out of here. Well, I don't know what that was. I mean, the springs definitely help. It's definitely not hitting like it was before. Oh, golly, man. This is friggin' aggravating. Why the hell is this thing freaking rolling over so damn easy? Sheesh. Anyhow, the springs definitely help. Now we just got to fine tune it with some shock oil. I just need to figure out if I'm going to go thicker or thinner with it. It's the one bad thing with grass. It's really hard to see what exactly it's doing. So the front end is bouncing pretty hard when it comes up, when it lands. Oh, good God, that was hard. Sorry. So it's bouncing pretty fast. I think I probably just need to thicken it. Damn, my finger slipped out of the freaking trigger. I was trying to add a little brake to bring it up. Yeah, I think the problem is it's just the shock action's too fast. Like that. That's probably hurting the handling too, and the turns. It's just, jeez, man. I'll tell you what I found really surprising. Good grief, the amount of comments I had on the last one where people talked about how they found the suspension to be totally fine, when I hear a lot of people talk about how they like to bash and jump, and it's just not jumpable. It's not a very good RC factory out of the box for jumping. It actually, ran through the grass and stuff fine, but as far as jumping, way too soft. And I hear the term body slapping is okay. No. Just because the RC doesn't break in half because the chassis pounds it to the ground, doesn't mean that it's okay. I mean, look at what's happening here. I'm hitting the ground. I'm digging in. First of all, I'm damaging some area I don't need to damage, and the RC is stopping. It makes me wonder too, because people complain about, oh, their factory ESC took a dump, this broke, next thing broke, the batteries are, that's shock. Just because the chassis, you got to think about that LiPo battery in there that sits pounding, and all the other electronics, your fans and stuff. You got to go easy on that stuff, man. The RC has a suspension for a reason. The suspension is there to help when you drive like this, keep the tires to the ground, and when you jump, to absorb that impact. Will the chassis hit inevitably? Yeah, probably. Just ain't nothing you could do on certain jumps, but it should not be hitting on every jump. And definitely you can make it to where if the chassis is going to slap or bottom out a little bit, that you can limit how hard it does it. It should not just be like pounding like what we're hearing here. The dang body's all. Dang, man.
You know, they put that thing there and it seemed like a good idea to hold the body tucked in, but then when it gets caught in between, then it dimples the body. Yeah, so I think that's gonna be the next step, is a bit thicker on that shock oil. Try to slow that down a little bit. It's just a little too fast. Oh, God. That's one thing I miss with the old mechanical ESCs. And you could just hit it and it'll go in reverse. It didn't have to stop. Ooh. Well, good strong bumper mount there. That's nice. Oh, wait a minute. That front tire looks... That looks like it's leaning in quite a bit. Is that does not look right. I bet you something popped out somewhere, huh? Didn't this happen to me before on this one? Something, it just came unscrewed or something like that. Yeah, something. I don't know what it is, but something's not right with that. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap it up here because I'm not gonna break my car. This is not that channel. I'm not bang boom crash. Hey, this praise stuff for views. No, we're here to have fun and have a good time with the hobby, which means if you see something start to happen, it doesn't mean go finish it. We'll go ahead and stop and figure out what's going on. So I'll get it back home, figure out what's going on. We'll thicken up that shock oil. We'll come back out here, or maybe I'll take it. Maybe I'll set up the ramp over there. We'll just do some test hits and that, and then we'll come over here, and then that'll help me like set up the preload. I can see better what's going on with the ramp because it's closer than me launching it here. But man, I hope you guys enjoyed watching the Max come out here, do his thing. Flew pretty good. Like I said, I got these springs on eBay and not affiliated with them whatsoever. I'll leave a link to them if you're interested. I told everybody that I had some good stuff coming. I really like this progressive rate spring. So far, you know, I can see it has made an improvement in the jumping. Now it's just time to tune that shock oil. So we will get that done. But I hope you enjoyed. A lot of people said they like this spot. They like watching the cars go over this mound. You know, it is a beautiful spot, man. I'm lucky to have this thing. That's why I'm down there fixing grass and that, because people drive by and they see me and they come out here and see these big holes and go, hey, this guy's messing it up with his RC car. I don't want to ruin that chance for myself to bring you the content, and maybe anybody else that may come out here and try to do the same. If you do, guys, be respectful to places that you run the cars. Don't destroy them. All right. And if you see people, dogs, whatever like that, just stop for a minute, let them do their thing. Let's try to all do this together, so because these spots are hard to find. All right, man. So we'll be back with a lot more of the Max. So check out the links below. Have you discount codes, ways of helping the channel, Teespring, Amazon, other affiliate links if you want to buy one of these. Got AMAIN Hobbies down there, so check it out. Greatly appreciate the support, those of you that do it, because these RCs are not cheap. I buy them. They don't get dropped off, so I do appreciate each and every one of you that use those affiliate links. Hit the like, share, that you've subscribed, and that you're following along for these RC adventures. Everyone, appreciate it. Thanks for watching. See you next one.